Good morning. The real estate market is still sending mixed signals. It's more imperative now than ever to really understand where we're at in your area so that we can win. Good morning. My name is Mike Renick. I'm a broker associate, senior broker team lead with Team Renick Real Estate Services. We're part of that great Keller Williams on the Water family serving Sarasota, Bradenton, the west coast of Florida. It's hard to believe that this is the last market update for 2018. The year is over after today. It's been a great year. It's been a fast year. And I really appreciate those of you that have taken time to watch what we're publishing. So let's get into it right now. Let's take a look at the recent data. It's absolutely essential that if we're going to win in the market, that we have an understanding of what's going on. So let me take a look at this. There's actually 4 factors that are important. What are the area sales levels? Are they going up or down? Are prices rising or falling? What kind of inventory is out there today in terms of numbers? And how long does it take to get properties sold? Over the course of 4 weeks every month, we look at the latest numbers that are available. Today, we're going to look at average days on the market. How long is it taking to get properties sold in different areas? This is just the starting point of building a successful plan, whether you're a buyer or a seller. So in Sarasota County, let's start out on a macro level. We see that average days on the market are up 11.6% from last month, and they're up 5.5% from last year. If we take a look at the selling price, we see that it's flat. And when we talk about selling price, that's the original listing price versus selling price. It's staying around 93%. So those are the latest statistics. One of the things that's troubling, though, is that the average days on the market are going up. We need to keep that on our watch list. Manatee County, what's going on there? Average days on the market are down almost 4% from last month, down a little over 5% from last year. That's a good news story, even for a seller. One would think, or a buyer, one would think that one side or the other could win. But it's the side that understands this and how to leverage it that is the one that's going to win. And we see that they're still getting about 93% of list price in Manatee County. So let's drive down to some of our cities. Longboat Key, we had a huge jump. We need to find out what's going on there. Average days in the market are up 75% from last month, up 20% from last year. And Longboat Key is just plain out taking longer to get properties sold. When we look at the number of properties available and we look at how many are on the market in terms of number of days to sell and things like that, the market is changing on Longboat Key. We need to know this and leverage it for our benefit. We'll take a look and see what happens next month. Was 184 an aberration? If we look back to November of last year, there was a jump from October, went from 116 to 153. So this jump from October to November in 18 is even higher. Something to watch. Holmes Beach, what's going on there? It's down, days on the market, it's down 35% from last month, but it's up 20% from last year. In this area, because we're seasonal, we want to look at an annual basis. So we are up from last year. It is taking properties longer to sell. But remember this, each and every month, properties are getting sold. And you need a plan that will allow yours to be in the next 30-day cycle. We can share that plan with you. Siesta Key, what's happening there? Down 35%, almost 36% from last month, down 37% from last year. Great news story. We're seeing that the number of days on the market are falling. We also see that prices are gathering about 91% of their ask. In Venice, what's happening in Venice? Days on the market is up 27% from last month, 27% from last year. So we see an upward trend. The asking price is gathering about 94% of the sold price. 94% of the asking price is being had on the solds. And we see that the days taking to get them sold are rising. In the city of Sarasota, we started out with Sarasota County. We see that it's up 1.4% from last month, but it's down 5.5%, 5.1% from last year. Smaller numbers, things are kind of holding steady. We're seeing about 93% of list price is what's being had today. And when we look at Bradenton, We see that average days on the market is down almost 3% from last month, down 1.4% from last year. And 94% are the actual selling prices versus listing prices. So when we look at all of that, what does that really mean? Well, it means we're seeing mixed signals. We want to combine days on the market with sales numbers, with latest pricing numbers, inventory levels, all the above. That's where you'll have a good case. Many of you have reached out and asked us for an analysis for your area. We're happy to provide that at no cost, no obligation. If you have any questions, reach out and let me know. This is the final broadcast for Mike's Market Update for 2018. I'd like to personally wish every one of you a super strong start to 2019, and I hope that everything goes as planned and you have an extremely prosperous, healthy, and successful year as we move forward. Of course, Eric and I will be here if you need anything. My personal cell number is 941-400-8735. My email address is mike@teamrenick.com. Reach out, let us know how we can help. 2018 was a record year for Team Renick. We're looking forward to even more success in 2019. We know why we succeeded in 2018, and that was because of you. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Have a great new year.